Hello everyone, welcome to the today's video of part 1 hyperparathyroidism. Here we are going to see the classification of hyperparathyroidism based on their cause, and also we will see the pathogenesis of primary hyperparathyroidism. So the classification based on its cause is the primary, secondary, and tertiary. Primary hyperparathyroidism is mainly due to the hyperplasia or adenoma of the parathyroid gland that results in autonomous production of the parathyroid hormone, and secondary one is due to the correction of the prolonged hypocalcemia that mainly occur in the renal failure, especially in chronic one, and there is compensatory production of the parathyroid hormone. And tertiary one is there is a persistent production of the parathyroid hormone. The hypocalcemia is corrected, but still there is overproduction of the parathyroid hormone, and that result in tertiary hyperparathyroidism, and that is mostly related after the renal transplant. And primary hyperparathyroidism, which occur due to the adenoma or hyperplasia of the parathyroid gland and resulting in the autonomous production of the parathyroid hormone, and there is various germline mutation that results in adenoma of the parathyroid gland. Here we will see. First, we see this is the most common endocrine disorder, and it is an important cause of hypercalcemia. But we cannot appreciate, either we can appreciate or not, in case of the secondary hyperparathyroidism, as it occur in compensation to the prolonged hypocalcemia, and the frequency of the primary one is due to the hyperfunction of the parathyroid hormone, and that parathyroid lesions are adenoma, primary hyperplasia, parathyroid carcinoma, and most commonly that causes the primary hyperparathyroidism is adenoma that occurs in 85% to 95% cases, and 5 to 10% cases show the primary hyperplasia as the cause of the primary hyperparathyroidism, while 1% contribute uh, 1% contribution is by the parathyroid carcinoma, and it most commonly occur in the woman, and the ratio is 4 is to 1, and the most common cause is found as adenoma, 85% to 95% cases. So the pathogenesis includes the three molecular germline mutation, molecular defects. First is cyclin D1 gene inversion, that is pericentric inversion of the cyclin D1 gene, and main one mutations that occurs in association with multiple endocrine neoplasm 1, and other are series 73 mutation. Cyclin D1 inversion. So normally this cyclin D1 coding gene present as the long arm of the 11th chromosome, but due to the pericentric inversion that come to lie in the short arm of the 11th chromosome adjacent to the 5' flank region, and that results in mutation in the parathyroid hormone gene that is present in the that 5' flank regions, and that results in the cell to proliferate excessively. So there is overexpression of the CCD1 in 11th chromosome, and that results in occurrence of about 40% of the parathyroid adenomas, and this results in proliferation of the cells, and also such types of clonal rearrangement in say 10 to 20% of the sporadic parathyroid adenomas, sporadic one, and main one mutation. Such mutation is main one gene is a tumor suppressor gene that is present in 11th, 13th band of long arm of the 11th chromosome, and somatic mutation of this gene occur in about 30% to 35% of sporadic parathyroid tumors, uh, and we show that about 10 to 20% of sporadic parathyroid are tumors that come up with the mutation or a pericentric inversion of that CCD1 gene that we discussed earlier. And this somatic mutation of MEN1 gene results in loss of heterozygosity of the second allele. And this is also found in familial parathyroid adenomas. And such mutation result in loss of function of MEN1 protein, that is menin, which is normally a regulator of cell cycle and histone modifications. And once there is a loss of function mutation, then that results in abnormal uh, cell growth and the formation of the parathyroid tumors. And other germline mutation are CDC73 genes, which encodes for parafibromin. And this mutation seen in 70% of sporadic parathyroid carcinomas, but rarely in adenomas. That we discussed that about 10 to 20% sporadic parathyroid carcinoma is due to that um, cyclin D1 gene inversion, and about 20 to 30% occur due to the MEN1 gene mutation, while 70% of sporadic parathyroid hormone carcinoma is due to CDC73 gene mutations. And this mutation lead to rare syndrome, that is hyperparathyroidism, jaw tumor syndromes, and that includes hyperparathyroidism along with that ossifying jaw tumors. And genetic syndrome associated to familial parathyroid adenomas are MEN1, MEN2, MEN4, and familial hypercalciuric hypercalcemia can also result in familial parathyroid adenomas, where there is a loss of function mutation in the parathyroid hormone calcium sensing receptors, and that results in decreased sensitivity to the extracellular calcium. So this also results in the familial parathyroid adenomas. Thank you.